Hi, my name's Adam Sharon from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and I said yes.
Hey, what's up? My name is Kylie Frederick. I am 31 from Parksville, British Columbia, Canada, and I said yes.
Hey, it's Adam Jones from Bossier City, Louisiana, and I said yes.
Hi, my name is Brendan Allen from Claremore, Oklahoma, and I said yes.
Hey everyone, my name's Shanna. I live in Bossier City, Louisiana, and I said yes.
What's up, everybody? It's Colby Copeland from Salt Lake City, Utah, and I said yes.
Hello, my name is Rachel Sharon. I live in Vancouver, BC, and I said yes.
Hi, my name is Tana Corbeil. I'm from North Bay, Ontario, and I said yes.
What's up, guys? My name is Adam Onashenko. I am from Regina Beach, Saskatchewan, Canada, and I said yes.
Hi guys, my name's Adam, and I want to first of all congratulate you on taking the first steps to your version of success. I know it probably wasn't easy to reach out, but I want to congratulate you anyway because you've made the decision to make your life better, and we're here to help you every step of the way to do that. Now, right now you're probably thinking, I've never run a business before, I don't know anything about the online space, I'm not sure if this is a scam. Trust me, we've all been there. It's extremely skeptical at the start, but we're here to help you every step of the way to make sure that you have your version of success. So what I want to talk about a little bit is mentorship. So when you decide to do business with us, we always make sure that you have an extremely valuable piece of the equation, which is having a personal mentor. Okay, so having a mentor is just like having a GPS in a vehicle, right? You already know where you are, right? Point A, and you want to get to a certain destination, which is your version of success. Having a GPS just shows you how to get there. Yes, there will be turns. Yes, there will be curves. Yes, there will be hills, but we'll be here to guide you all the way to your version of success. So I'm really excited to have you. The whole team's excited to have you, and we're going to tell you a little bit more about our team and our community with Kylie. So here, Kylie.
Thank you, Adam. I appreciate you so much, buddy. So in this part of the course, we're going to discuss a little bit of self-discipline and what it can do for you moving forward in your business and in your life. So when I took up the game of golf, I instilled disciplines very early on so that I could become the golf professional I am today and take those skills and move them into entrepreneurship. So what does that mean exactly, self-discipline? Well, first of all, you got to figure out what your why is and write that down and really dive into why you're here and what you want to accomplish and what you really want to do with this and what drives you and motivates you to propel you forward. Whatever you find out what your why is, write it down. And then after that, a great tip moving forward is to come up with daily non-negotiable goals that you want to accomplish every single day so that you can accomplish your goal of hitting your why. Non-negotiable goals, I usually have 3 of them every single day, and I used them when I was a golf pro, so I would teach a lesson, or I would practice putting or practice chipping, whatever that would be. And in entrepreneurship, I use it for journaling, working out, getting up early. I can use it for firing up the computer and posting content on my page. Whatever your non-negotiables are, they should align with matching up to your why. So figure out what your non-negotiable goals are, and after that, you'll make them a daily habit, and they'll start becoming second nature in your life, and they will allow you to take action every single day. And once you start doing them, each discipline will add up, and they all affect the rest, and they will all help each other down the line. Because we're not always going to be motivated. I'm not always motivated every single day. Sometimes I want to hit the snooze button and not get up, but at the end of the day, the only person that I can disappoint is myself. And I don't want to disappoint myself because I want to hit my why and I want to do my non-negotiables every single day. Just like you do. That's why you're here, because you took action. And I'm so glad that you did. So, a few more tips that you can do would be create a really nice environment for yourself to set yourself up for success. Know your weaknesses. Remove temptations from your life. Things like that. Slowly tips that you can start integrating into your daily routine so that your goals, you can execute them and make sure that you are crushing them every single day because you're taking action, right? A few tips like that, guys, will get you a long way, and I'm super grateful that you reached out and you are here and I can't wait to work with you. And the leaders are here anytime, and the community is here, and we're all one big group, and we love working together. So looking forward to meeting you and working with you very soon. And coming up next, my boy Jones is going to talk to you about self-education. Adam, you're on the tee.
Thanks, Kylie. You give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I'll spend the first 4 sharpening my axe. Abraham Lincoln said that, and it carries volume because it really homes in on the fact that you have to work harder on you than you do at your job if you want to get to where you really want to be in life. See, when you self-educate and you read books and you expand your mind, you stimulate your brain in thinking on how you can actually get to where you ultimately want to be in life rather than trying to create this dream life for your employer, because that's what a job is. You know, you're working at the bottom to get the person at the top's goals met. So one thing that formal education teaches us, and it's a tragedy, is that, you know, it teaches you how to be the perfect employee, to work for somebody else. So if that's what you really want to do, then school is great. But if you really want to become someone of yourself and to provide a life, you know, on your own terms, and make your own schedules and have no ceiling to how much you can actually earn, then you have to start working on you. You have to start educating yourself. So that just brings me to this first point, the self-education point. And there's many ways you can go about doing this. You can read books, study articles, watch videos. Mentorship is a really good way to do that. You know, learn from somebody who's actually done it or is at least in a place in life where you are wanting to be in your future. So that's one that's really has to get done before anything else, is start working on you more than you do at your job. The next one would be passive versus active. So there's different types of learning that you can do. You could passively learn, and that goes with, you know, reading books. It has its place, but there's a more active approach, and that is learning by doing. So the more action that you take, you know, the more times you may fail, you may make some errors and mistakes, but, you know, like school teaches us, you get an F if you don't get the right answers. That's actually kind of wrong when you're talking about self-education, because the more you do and the more you mess up, you know, you can relate it to riding a bicycle. You don't know how to ride a bike, but it's actually a good thing when you try to learn and you fall down and scrape your knee, because, you know, you have this inert feeling to get back up and just, you know, crush it the next time. You know, you're just like, you're so determined after you fall down. You're like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. All my other friends can ride the bike. I'm gonna learn how to ride the bike. So it's actually good to actively go out and take action, because you can learn different strategies. You actually learn how to not do. You know, Thomas Edison, one of his quotes is, I haven't failed at all. I've just found out 10,000 different ways how to not make a light bulb. So there's value in making mistakes and, you know, making some errors. So that's one of the more active approaches, is doing it and learning from your mistakes. But obviously passive has its place as far as learning, reading, and just learning from other people's experiences. So the next one is course correction. So if you start with a plan on where you want to be and how you want to get there, but not necessarily is it going to be the plan that you're going to end with, that is actually going to get you there. So a plan is a really good starting point. It really allows you to start taking action and moving forward in the direction you really want to go. So when it comes to correcting your course, it's like if you start with a certain plan and, you know, something comes up, which it will, there's going to be curves in the road, things that come up that are unexpected. Well, that's life in any sense. So if you accept that and embrace that, then all you need to do is make certain adjustments and tweak your plan a little bit, start a new plan. And so that's one of the great strategies you can use to stay on track and stay on the path towards your goal, is to make little corrections to the course that you're heading on. So that's extremely important and extremely valuable as far as accomplishing your goals and creating a life that you're truly proud of. So those are just some of the points within investing in yourself. Just wanted to talk about that because they've had such a big impact in my life. You know, I come from going to school. I actually went a few years in college after high school, working in the healthcare industry, and then ended up having to go work in the oil field to make more money for my family. So I never realized that personal development and personal discovery was an actual thing. Like I could like voluntarily work harder on me than I did on my job, because I always thought I just had to work really hard and make more money, but that's just not it. I had to work hard on myself so I can increase my value and share that with others and that's what you get paid on, is the value that you give to the marketplace. So anyways, right here, this is the quote, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. And that's what it really boils down to. So the more you do that, the more you'll get to where you want to be. And I promise you, you will not regret it. But anyways, I'm going to close it up with that, and I'm going to pass it to my good friend, Brennan. Here you go, man.
Thanks, Jones. All right, I want to talk a little bit about time management and personal growth. Before I started this business, I was working 50, 60 hours a week in a steel shop, and it really just seemed impossible to me to come home and start and manage an online business. But with a little bit of dedication and proper guidance, it is very, very possible. You have to be able to manage your time wisely. So there's many different pastimes that we use nowadays, like YouTube and Facebook and Netflix and stuff like that, that really don't get you anywhere, you know? I mean, you can educate quite a bit on YouTube if you use it properly, but let's be honest, most people don't. If you set deadlines, write out goals, and take action on those things, you can absolutely move mountains. But that's key. You have to take the action. Most people, they set goals, and it's great, but they don't take action on those goals, and so they don't move forward. That's probably my biggest thing with time management, is that, I came from working 50, 60 hours a week, and now I have an online business. So, you just can't let it hold you back. If you're working 30 hours a week, you can make it happen. If you're working 80 hours a week, you can make it happen. You just have to be determined. Now, personal growth. Before this business, I really didn't work on personal growth much at all. I worked a little bit on my physical growth. Obviously at my job, I'm very competitive. I wanted to move to the top as fast as possible. I worked on personal growth in that way. But as far as mentally, my personal growth pretty much stopped right after high school. And I'm sure many people relate in that way. We just don't think about it. We don't think it's important necessarily, or we don't realize how important it actually is. Your mental growth in your early adult life can literally map out what your late life looks like. It can map out your retirement, your dreams. You can live your dreams if you work on yourself. What I mean by that is buy books, educate yourself. Buy books that can teach you things, not just storybooks, stuff like that. Books written by people that are living the lives that you want to live, and there's many of them out there. Things like that. Personal growth is huge. Get a routine down, a healthy routine. Wake up earlier, exercise more, eat healthier, spend more time with your family. Stuff like that can absolutely crazily impact your life. I can't even express it enough. So yeah, that's basically it on time management and personal growth. Work on yourself and have faith in yourself, and you can do whatever you want to do. All right, here you go, Shanna.
Thanks, Brennan. I'm a mother who said yes. I knew when I started this journey, I would have to find balance in being a mother, working full-time, and now being a part-time business owner. I know being a mother itself can be a lot. It can be very demanding, and you may think there's no way you can add something else to your plate. But I'm here to tell you that it's possible and you can do this. I've found some tips and tricks that have helped me make this possible for myself and my family. And I'd like to share them with you and just kind of talk to you about it a little bit. The first big thing is to plan out your day. I usually will plan out my day the night before. I probably make 3 to 5 goals that I know I want to achieve the next day. And the big thing is to make sure that whenever you're planning out your day, you're mindful in doing that. You want to make it to where you're going to actually achieve these goals that you write down, and don't make the goals that you write down impossible. The next big thing is to wake up before your kids. You want to wake up 30 minutes to an hour before your kids wake up, just to take care of things that you know you probably will not get to if they're awake. Third, I would say you want to be very kind to your mind. Remember that you're looking for progress, you're not trying to be perfect, and you really just need to realize that, life happens, things happen, things get in the way, your kids may get sick, and you may not get everything done that you had planned out for that day. And the best thing, just don't beat yourself up over it if you can't complete all your things you have written down. The next thing that I would suggest is to involve your kids. Have them, tell them what you're working on, tell them what you're doing and why you're doing it. Really involve them, and maybe even create vision boards with them, their own vision boards, and just, really involve them in the process. I think the biggest thing I didn't realize whenever I started this is how much my daughter is paying attention to me and how she's seeing the growth and changes that I'm going through. She's really just shown gratitude towards things that I just didn't even realize that, she was paying attention. So that's the main thing. Just involve your kids and let them know what you're doing and what you're working on and why you're working on it. And the last thing is just to reach out. We have a huge community that's so supportive and positive, and the chances are that if you're going through something, we probably have experienced it or we're going through it also. And we have tons of mothers on our team that can probably relate to you and your situation. But that's all I wanted to really talk about. Now I'm gonna give this to Colby and have him give you a father's perspective on this business.
Hey Shanna, thanks. What's up everyone? I'm super excited to be here. Today I'm going to share with you kind of how I balance and prioritize my time, with having a full-time job, being a full-time family man, and starting an online business. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'll be the first one to tell you, it's hard. It's hard work. It's tough. It's definitely not easy. It's a lot of long nights, long hours, late nights. A lot of you miss a lot of sleep, but you got to commit and decide that this is something that you truly want, and this is for you, and you can make it happen. So, like I said, I have a full-time job right now that's very comfortable, secure, pays well, provides a great living and lifestyle for me and my family. And it, all said and done, it looks great. Everyone kind of asks me well, why are you pursuing stuff outside of work or pursuing other opportunities? And it always comes back to something was missing, something is missing. I always had this little voice inside my head telling me that, I'm meant for more, I'm meant for greatness, I'm meant to do something different. Go after your goals and dreams, no matter how crazy or outlandish they may seem to everyone else. Go after it, the last thing I want to do is be in the same job for the next 20, 30, 40 years, living a okay average, life, which is great for some people, but not for everyone, not for me, and I'm assuming not for you. That's why you're here, right? That's why you're watching this video. So if you're like me and you have a comfortable job, but you have that little voice inside your head telling you that you're meant for something more, then very, very important, do not ignore that little voice. Do not ignore what it's telling you. Do not, it's something you need to pursue. Because if you're not evolving, if you're not growing, if you're not progressing, then really what are you doing? As the older I get and the more I surround myself with like-minded people and individuals, I've realized life is all about doing something you love. You gotta find your passion, you gotta find your excitement, because what I'm doing now is, my full-time job, 40 hours a week, is not my dream job. I'm not very passionate about it. As the days go on, years go by, my excitement level goes down. I'm kind of just mindless, go in, do my thing, make it, paycheck and go home. That's not what life is supposed to be about. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. And again, that's not for me, and that's not what I want to be doing. So that's kind of where it's landed me here, with this opportunity, this online business, this team, this community. Super awesome, so excited to be here again. I'm very grateful for where I've landed and the choices I've decided to make for myself. So with that being said, I want to kind of jump in and talk to you as well about being a family man and how I balance that. I have 3 kids and a wife. They keep me very, very busy. They're amazing and awesome, and they're my huge support system, right? So you gotta find time for them. You gotta sit down with your wife and prioritize. You gotta, find out what strategy that works for you guys, and, write out a game plan of how you're gonna make it work, right? How you're gonna balance 40 hours a week at work, then how you're gonna balance working on your online business, how you're gonna balance the kids, how you're gonna balance time with her. But it's doable. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. So, not having enough time is no excuse. If you really prioritize and you make it a priority, you can make it work as well. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And like I said, it's not easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. It's just a matter of, making it a priority in your life to, make it work. And like I said, don't settle. Don't be okay with comfortable or average. Believe in yourself enough to take a leap of faith, do something different, get out of your comfort zone, and go after your goals and dreams. That's what this life is all about. So with that being said, I wanted to pass this booklet over to Rachel. She is my personal mentor and coach. She's very, very inspiring. She's very amazing. She's a huge support system in my life. I'm so excited that she's next, and I can't wait to see what she has to say.
Thank you, Colby. Today I am here to talk to you about confidence. And now this is a very, very dear topic to my heart because when I first started this journey, I was a stay-at-home mom for 5 years. I was a complete hermit. I did not have any of my friend circles in my life anymore because I distanced myself from everyone. I was terrified of people. My confidence was zero. It was non-existent. I didn't have it. I was controlled by anxiety and I was a stress case. So as you can imagine, confidence for me to get started in something that was way out of my comfort zone was a huge topic, and it was something that I really struggled with. Now, when I first started, I always thought that confidence was a looks thing. How you look was your confidence, and that is so not the case. Confidence comes from within, your belief in yourself, the thoughts that you think about yourself and how you love yourself. So what we really dive into with our community is self-love, self-education, personal development. I did not know that personal development was a thing when I first started this business. I was completely in the dark with it. I didn't know that people actually worked on themselves to become better versions of themselves. Now, once I started doing this, everything in my world changed. My confidence, it went through the roof. Having people supporting me, uplifting me, motivating, believing in me more than I believed in myself at the beginning was huge steps for me to get to where I want to be. So when I first started, I was very low confidence. Now I am a leader in our community, and it really came down to the belief in myself, the will and the determination to constantly work on myself, constantly pour into me, self-love every single day, personal growth every single day. That is one thing that I can guarantee you. When you come into this community, you're gonna get an outpour of it. You're gonna get an outpour of support. 24/7, we are global. If you have a question, I guaranteed someone in a time zone is gonna be awake and can answer your question. So as far as confidence goes, we are going to boost it. We are going to believe in you more than you might believe in yourself now. And over time, the personal development and the belief in yourself is going to just blossom. And we're all going to be able to be a part of it and witness you shine your uniqueness and inspire others by showing them the confidence and the belief that you believe in them, that they can do this too. So now I'm going to hand this off to Tana. Please take it away.
Thank you, Rachel. Hi, guys. I'd like to talk to you today about what's called a daily method of operations, or DMO. This is a sequence of events that you complete throughout your day that will help you become successful long term. And although you may not see the results of all these events today or tomorrow or next week, you will see the importance of having these in your life every single day. So for example, I have had a daily method of operations for a number of years that works very well for me. I've also tested it to see if it really does matter and if it really does have an impact on how you function day to day in your life. So my daily method of operations is I wake up at 5 in the morning, I get up, I make my coffee, I feed my animals, and then I journal. And what you journal really does matter. So for example, in my journal, I like to write down my very first thoughts and feelings of the morning. Whether they're good or whether they're bad, I write out both. I do affirmations every day. I do the same affirmations every day. And then I write out what I am grateful for. And when you are doing your gratitude, it is extremely important to ensure that you are very specific in what you are being grateful for, instead of just a generalization like I'm just grateful for life. It would be more like, I am grateful that my daughter came over this morning and made me breakfast for Mother's Day, for example. It should be within a 24-hour period, and it should be very specific. So I write up my gratitude and then I say, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I do that every morning, and then I follow it up with a inspirational video of some sort, and then I meditate, and then I follow that up by reading at least 10 pages or 20 minutes of a personal development book, or I read on a topic that I am currently interested in. So I've been doing some online meditation classes on Tuesday nights, and so I have also been reading a book that this Buddhist monk wrote on meditation. So I've been reading that, as well as The Slight Edge. So I read for 20 minutes or 10 pages, whichever one. I'll read for 20 minutes, even though it may not have been 10 pages. And then I follow that up with doing some form of exercise. So whether I take my dog out walking or I do some yoga, but I get active before I get to work. Consistency is extremely important in doing this. And I said earlier that I had played around with this a little bit. And I have, for the last couple of years after I became a meditation teacher, I really started doing this on a daily basis. And then I wouldn't do it. And then I would do it for a few weeks, and then I wouldn't do it. And what I noticed was, on the days that I was not meditating in the morning, it had a huge impact on my day, how I felt, how I was able to cope. And I'm not saying that you have to meditate every day, although I would very much encourage that you meditate every day, because the benefits of it are absolutely tremendous. The other piece to a daily method of operation can also have to do with your business. So if you are a business owner and you are trying to grow your business, or you're trying to propel your business forward, become more successful, have higher productivity, there are also different components of a daily method of operation that you may do for that as well. But the important part to all of this is that you are consistent. And so if you are trying to grow your business, it is consistent that you take daily small steps, which will compound over time to propel you forward and make you more successful. So I hope that you have enjoyed this little piece on daily method of operations. And I am now going to pass you on to my little buddy, Adamo. Thank you very much for listening. If you have any questions, please don't ever hesitate to send me a message, and I can help you out with that. So take care and have a lovely evening. See you later. Here you go, Adam.
Thank you, Tana. Investing in yourself with such an inspiring, uplifting, and positive community such as ours are two major important components that you need in your life in order to create that healthy and successful lifestyle that everybody is searching for. With our team, we provide you with the guidance, the support, and of course the tools that you need in order to move forward in life. We like to create so much more than just your average business partner. We create real life, meaningful friendships with like-minded individuals from all over the world who have the same needs and wants and goals as you. From there on, you mastermind and create amazing ideas and absolutely crush business with. Our team is 100% full of energetic, determined, hardworking entrepreneurs who all have the exact same vision. We are here to guide and support you into finding your true, unique self if that has not been found yet, and then give you that final push to reveal your maximum potential. And trust me when I tell you this, that you may be surprised with the final results. But with all that said, in order for your life to change, you have to change yourself. Even with the most powerful community, one cannot succeed in life if they are not willing or have the courage to step out of their comfort zone. Remember, self-acceptance is the key to confidence. We have to learn to love ourselves and appreciate the things we have. Then focus plus hard work equals filling in all the blanks and succeeding in the future. I believe in you, but the question is, do you believe in yourself? The book is in your hands. Open a new chapter in your life.
With the book now in your hands, what's most important is direction and guidance. Our community is filled with love, inspiration, motivation, and excitement. Every day you will see posts from our team members sharing massive amounts of value that will keep you dreaming and inspired to continue to crush your goals. You will also see go-lives, interviews, and congratulation posts for those who have hit milestones in their business. This is just a sneak peek inside of our incredible community. Will it be a part of your next chapter?
Looking forward to working with you. Let's get it.
I cannot wait to see what you create, and I will be here for the process of your journey.
I am ready to see you become the king or queen of your life.
I cannot wait to show you how to strive for success.
I can't wait to help you discover your true passion and become who you're made to be.
I cannot wait to teach you how to keep only positive energy.
I can't wait to watch your uniqueness inspire others.
I can't wait to spread some love and help you create some inner peace.
Help me help you increase your power within.